Are you looking for the best camera phones? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best phones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. The experts have spoken. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is the best camera phone in 2023. 9 out of 10 experts recommend it, and out of those, 5 list it first. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is the reigning best camera phone because of its incredible versatility, writes TechRadar. It boasts so many lenses and features that there is simply no photo it can't shoot. Our crown for the best camera phone belongs to the Galaxy S23 Ultra, announces Tom's Guide. This beast can do it all with its 200MP main sensor, 30x optical zoom, excellent selfies, and the still amazing 100x digital space zoom. This new Ultra does what the likes of Apple and Google cannot. New this year is the astrophotography mode, too, allowing for stunning shots of the night sky, including the moon. You can also shoot in 50MP RAW or use the full 200MP in the regular camera app. The upgraded stabilization also makes the Galaxy S23 Ultra a fantastic video phone with the ability to shoot at up to 8K 30 frames per second. And Creative Block claims, if you thought smartphone cameras couldn't get any better, Samsung stepped up to the plate to prove you wrong with the magnificent Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and its 200MP flagship camera. It's simply the best spec smartphone camera array on the market right now. Drop into Pro Mode and record in .dng RAW format for the ultimate in shooting flexibility and performance. At number 2. Apple iPhone 14 Pro. Apple's iPhone 14 Pro almost tied with our number 2 pick. It comes with one less recommendation and at a slightly higher price point than the Google Pixel 7 Pro. But while the new iPhone 14 Pro is expensive, it's a mighty phone with a brilliant camera that's powerful and lasts a full day. If you're an Apple fan who likes more compact phones, the iPhone 14 is a no-brainer, writes Digital Camera World. We think the iPhone 14 Pro is the best all-round camera phone, writes Trusted Reviews. It's reliable in all conditions, captures the best video out of any other phone on our list, and boasts 3 distinct cameras for versatility, with each capturing different focal lengths. However, it's not actually the best camera phone across every specific area. We much prefer the zoom skills on the Galaxy S23 Ultra, for one thing, as it captures a much clearer overall image when you zoom into a subject. But that said, when taken as a whole, the iPhone 14 Pro comes out top. Apple's iPhone 14 Pro might come with a steep asking price, but it ticks almost every box you could want from a camera setup on a phone. Its main 48-megapixel sensor takes superb images, with crisp details and beautiful, natural colors. Its wide-angle lens is one of the best around and it excels at night photos, delivering bright and clear shots when there's minimal light. At number 3. Google Pixel 7 Pro. The Google Pixel 7 Pro got an equal number of expert recommendations as the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, but wasn't listed as a top pick as often. Nonetheless, the Pixel 7 Pro is the best that Google has to offer, according to Android Authority. For Digital Camera World, the Pixel 7 Pro is simply the best camera phone you can buy at its price. It's that simple. It wipes the floor with the similarly priced iPhone 14, and beats the much pricier iPhone 14 Pro in a few key areas too. With a sleek design, a mighty screen, and excellent future-proofing by way of continued software support, you do get a lot for your money here. So even though the phone had a couple of small hiccups in our time with it, specifically when it came to connectivity, as a package, you'll be hard-pressed to get a better value flagship phone than the Pixel 7 Pro. This year, the Google Pixel 7 Pro has proven, without a shadow of a doubt, it is the best camera phone you can buy, writes Digital Trends. The rear camera suite comprises a 50-megapixel main lens, a 12MP ultra-wide lens, and a 48MP telephoto lens with a 5x optical zoom. It's a powerful setup, but the real magic actually comes from Google's software. The images it creates are simply incredible, and rarely, if ever, require further processing in an editing suite. Just tap the button, and you'll get a great image that's ripe for sharing. At number 4. Google Pixel 6a. While not as popular as newer versions, the Google Pixel 6a still was recommended by 7 out of 10 experts. Mostly because it's a lot more wallet-friendly than its competitors. It's a frequent, best affordable expert choice. If you're on the hunt for a great photography experience on a relatively modest budget, look no further than Google Pixel 6a, says TechRadar. Pro-level camera phone quality doesn't have to cost over $600. Google's Pixel 6a uses the same Tensor chip for processing photos as its more expensive brethren, which means the same super-fast autofocus, smart color judgment, and AI-enhanced editing features, so PCMag. While Google's latest Pixel 7 and 7 Pro might steal the headlines with their flashy new design and Tensor G2 processor, the Pixel 6a offers a lot of what Google's latest Pixel phones have boasted, but in a smaller and more affordable package. It has just two rear cameras, a standard zoom and an ultra-wide, with both taking great-looking images that look better than almost any other phone at this price. At number 5. Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max. A couple of experts mentioned the 14 Pro Max in the same breath as the 14 Pro, but overall, it received fewer recommendations and costs a little more. That said, the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max have the same cameras, with 48MP main sensors that are 65% larger than those found on the 13 Pro/Pro Max, per Creative Block. PCMag picked this iPhone model as best for content creators. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is the pinnacle of iPhones, including its camera. It has it all: optical zoom, stabilized lenses, a big screen for editing, and excellent battery life for extended shooting. The iPhone platform also tends to have the best third-party camera and social media apps, making this the prime choice for content creators. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is everything you could ever want in a smartphone, including the best-in-class performance and cameras, claims Tom's Guide. The new 48MP main sensor is extremely powerful, offering crystal-clear images with beautiful colors and lighting. The ultra-wide lens also saw a bump in size, so it lets in more light. On the downside, the telephoto sticks to 3x, which we think is a bit low given the competition, but all told, you won't find better all-around cameras on a smartphone.